Alright, I'm here with another video, and last year on my old channel I was talking about could Northwestern be 12-0? Yeah, well, this year I'm talking about Northwestern being not bowl eligible. That's right, Cat fans, Northwestern is not bowl eligible this year, following a 30-6 loss against the Michigan State Spartans. Now the downfall of the year, or of the season, I think most people would say happened against Ohio State on October 5th. I say happened against Maine. They only won by 14. The offense wasn't really going. The defense, had to save the day, and they only beat an FCS school by 14. But against the Big Ten, they just struggled. But last week, they almost beat Michigan. But, they were messing around. If you could look, the kick was on a low angle, and they could have blocked it, but they were just standing around. And also, they weren't getting back into position. They thought the game was over. And Pat Fitzgerald thought it was over too. I mean, Michigan runs up. I thought, oh no, they're going to throw a Hail Mary. But they just come, run up, kick a field goal, and they make it. Northwestern's just stunned. And then, of course, in overtime, it falls. Then, a week earlier against Nebraska, down to the last play of the game, they go deep to the Montini receiver. He went to Montini High School, which is close to my house. He makes the catch off the tip and scores. If they would have knocked it down, they would have won. It happened against Michigan last year, and they got it, kicked a field goal, won it in overtime. Against Iowa, they played awful offense, and they ended up losing in overtime. Then against Minnesota, in a game I attended, Trevor Siemian was throwing interceptions. They played, decent defense, but I mean, they didn't rely on Trayvon Green. I mean, Trayvon Green should have been the new Venrick Mark, but they didn't utilize him. Of course, he had injury problems because everybody on the team basically has. And the reason why they are not bowl eligible for the first time in a while, I think like 6 years, is because of Venrick Mark not being able to play in a lot of games and having a down season. Also, Kane Coulter with his injury, not looking himself. The downfall of Trevor Siemian, and just not being able to score, driving down and then just putting it away, and then letting the other team score. That's what they were doing this year, and that's why they've done nothing. So one last game for the seniors against Illinois, just to enjoy themselves, and then the year's over. Next year, freshman quarterback Matt Alviti, my mom taught him when he was in second grade, will be the starting quarterback most likely, and hopefully he can bring the team to a better season because so far they're 0-7 against the Big Ten, and that's unacceptable. I think, if they keep playing like this against the Big Ten, they should move to an easier conference like the MAC or the AAC, the new conference, because Rutgers and Maryland are coming next year, and Rutgers is a good football school. Maryland's going to be good, I think, in a couple of years, so it's going to get even more difficult. So, it's going to be hard. Thanks for watching, guys.